Hello. Welcome back to Ye Old Apocalypse. It has been some time.
Yay!
I think this is the one that was off 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, felt like we were gone
'Cause
forever.
traveling and then I had to work this like hellscape, but tomorrow's my last day. So yay for that.
Yay!
Um
Huzzah.
yeah, I'm super excited. But unlike this campaign, I will not burn down the office on my way out. Um So how have you guys been in the past 2 weeks?
Pretty good. Pretty great.
Britt, I want to hear about Hawaii.
Hawaii was fun. I got a little bit sunburnt and I saw some whales and I saw lava. And the beach.
Did the lava inspire
Sounds
you at
cool.
all?
Yes. I felt like I was coming home when I saw that lava. I felt connected to it.
Your camera's a little stop and go. What's the word I'm looking for?
Laggy.
Yes, thank you.
Let me see if I can fix it.
But we're getting some like really good like interstitial expressions.
That's good. That's important.
Yeah, you're just like one of your eyes is closed, but the other isn't.
Oh,
and
good.
Mouth is kind of
That's how I wanted it.
We're about this. Plot twist, Britt's a child thing IRL.
I wish I could move like that.
Beans, how have you been?
I've been cool. Been doing a lot of like activist stuff and lots of illustrations and drawing. I really missed our apocalypse worlding. It felt weird not to have apocalypse world.
I know.
I kept thinking it was happening and I'd get all excited and I was like, it's not happening. I shouldn't be excited. And I'm really happy to be back. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew, how are you in real life? I know that you're really happy in my vision.
right in your dream world of me.
Yes.
Andrew in the real world is tired. Okay, it's hard being Andrew in the real world, but I'm excited because tomorrow I'm gonna stream all day, and I'm gonna do a little belated birthday stream for myself.
It was your birthday?
And yeah, my birthday's on Christmas Day, so
Happy birthday!
Oh my god, you're literally Victor Nikiforov.
I am literally Victor. Yes.
That's when his birthday is. So, like, you're either that or Jesus, and I think you're
My
probably
butt
Victor.
is at least as nice as Victor's.
I knew it.
Bold claim, I know, but just trust me.
Okay, is this better now?
It's great.
Yes.
We
Yes.
did it.
You're fluid and wonderful.
Sick.
Kelsa, how you been?
I've been pretty good. It's been sad without the apocalypse crew. I haven't had to worry about anybody catching on fire or being eaten or going on crazy drug fueled rampages or anything. So pretty boring, I guess.
Well, from what I recall, when last we met, Granny Gucci was dying.
Oh yeah, I'm super dying. That's right.
The craziest cliffhanger.
Yeah, Grandma Gucci's at like 11 o'clock. And I think Polar was going to go loot Squares' truck, if I recall.
Yeah.
Mhm.
After I threatened to kill Booty unless she fixed Granny.
Which was rude,
And
by
then
the
she
way.
failed.
So I'm gonna have to kill Booty, is what I'm gathering here.
Oh, crap.
I mean, Granny Gucci's not dead yet. Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Somebody talked to Bullseye. I think it was Oler. Right?
Yeah, Bullseye was like
Yeah.
hanging out in the streets.
Yeah, he wants to make a thing. And I think
yeah, that's right. He was trying to repair the bowling alley or whatever it was.
yeah. Bullseye wants to make a thing. I remember that. And then Rill was probably lighting things on fire. What were you doing, Rill?
I was running. Wasn't I running to go get what's his face?
Bob.
Bob.
Bob, who is required for the healing of Granny Gucci.
Did I get Bob? I think I got Bob, right? And then we were running back. We were like on our way back to them.
Wrong. Right. And so you hadn't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you rolling a 15 on weird, which I assume is your charismatic thing. And I think that was to convince Bob to come
Yeah.
Alrighty. Got all of that sorted out. Cause it's been 2 weeks and I've been doing a lot of shit. So I needed that. Beginning of session stuff. It's been a minute. We need to highlight, correct? And we need some bone feel.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that we need to make sure we do before we jump
Lifestyle.
Lifestyle. There we go. Got my 3. So let's start with lifestyle. Oler eats garbage and is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granny Gucci, how you living?
I got 1 barter left, and I am going to use it.
Wonderful. I will take that. Booty.
I am trying to find my notes, but if I am correct, I think I have no barter left. I am barterless.
Yeah, I think you would run fully out of medical supplies and barter.
Yes, I think I am at 0 on all the things.
Utterly bereft.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know. What can I do?
Oh, somebody, either a player or NPC, could pay for you, or you could just be starving, from what I
I'm
recall.
out of money.
Do I have like new barter with my character? Is that correct?
Would Real
Yeah,
want
because
to
you
help
Yeah.
me out?
do a Skinner.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Also, y'all need to keep your barter on your character sheet in Roll20. It's super
Yeah.
useful.
Yeah, I need to find the one. I gotta figure out how much Skinner gets. I'm reading it. Let's see. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Next. You guys can keep talking while I look for this. If I have enough barter, I'll just pay for booty.
Yay!
Okay.
Yeah. Let me just.
And presumably yourself?
Yes. So at the beginning of the session, send 1 or 2 barter for your lifestyle if you can or won't.
Let's see if I can find it.
I don't know.
It should be on your playbook.
Gear. I get oddments worth 2 barter, 2 lux gear. Let's see. Fashion suitable to your look.
So here's the question: if you get 2 barter as a new Skinner, and you didn't,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
And you didn't starve last session, you should have spent 1.
So I have oddments worth 2 barter. Does that mean I got rid of 1 oddment or whatever worth 1 barter of oddments I did and trade it for food?
Yeah,
You
last
would've
time.
had to last session.
Oh, okay. So I just have to spend mine for myself now.
So you have 1 left and you're spending it for yourself. Is that?
Yeah.
So now you're at 0. Granny
I'm
Gucci is
sorry.
at 0.
I'm starving. It's fine.
How do we get more barter? Let's look.
You can work a gig.
Oh yeah, you gotta work a gig so you can get jingle.
Cool.
Last
So-
time I tried to do that, somebody burned this guy down, and now he's dead, and I don't got any stuff.
So 3 of you are at
Also, I
0
might be
barter.
I don't know anything about that.
Booty, Oler, do you have any barter? Are you keeping it for yourself?
I have barter. I'm not about to give it to Booty. I'm not gonna be like, yo, do this thing or I'm gonna kill you. But by the way, here, have this food. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
but have a sandwich.
How
So-
does it-
Damn.
So
Have a
who
sandwich.
would pay for Booty? Bob. If you don't mind being beholden to Bob.
Beholden to Bob, eh? I mean, it's either that or not eat. So I guess I
Yeah.
just hold him to Bob.
What are the consequences of not eating, Najee? If you can't pay for your lifestyle, what happens?
That is an excellent question. No, I don't want to restart Adobe. Open my PDF. Thank you. Let's see. Lifestyle. It's on page 151.
Lifestyles of the rich and bobulous.
Bob's. See basic moves. This is our first time running into somebody not having any barter, so please bear with us.
This is how we learn to play a game.
Let's see. So I asked the question, who's going to pay one barter to keep such and so alive? None of you. If none of them,
Not because we don't want to.
well, not in all cases. If none of them can or will, I get to choose. I can inflict harm as established. Harm being, does it say here?
In this case, harm could be like de-harm,
Yeah, it's probably de-harm.
deprivation effect.
I just wanted to make sure there wasn't like inflict this harm as established. So let's say, yeah, Bob will take care of you, but if you don't want that to happen, then you're desperately hungry, dying of thirst, and you should inflict harm and take away her stuff. Can do.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah, you would probably take 1d harm. D stands for deprivation, not anything weird. So you would take 1d harm, roll the harm move, add a +1, and then just be like desperately hungry at the beginning of this session. Or Bob will take care of you.
I'm gonna trust in Bob. I'm gonna trust in Bob. Yep. I'm gonna trust in
Yeah,
Bob.
Bob's never led you astray so far.
Yeah, Bob's a good guy.
Yeah, Bob seems cool.
Bob's alright. Alright. Cool. So we'll probably start in the candy shop then, is what it sounds like. Highlights. Let's start with Rill.
Yes.
Who is highlighting for you this session?
I don't know.
Person with the most that you have
Let
the
me
most
look.
hex with.
Yeah, I think it is Booty. She has hex +3.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I choose. I want to see you be more weird.
Okay.
More weird, please.
You got it.
Wait.
And I think I'm going to be generous and highlight your hot.
Cool. Yeah. Hot and weird.
Hot and weird, the real
Ready.
story.
I'm ready.
Booty, who's highlighting for you?
Let me just take a quick peek. I just had it up too. It is still Granny Gucci.
Shocking.
Granny Gucci from the Edge of Death.
I want to see you be sharp.
Cool.
I think you might need to be a bit weird.
Okay. He was fine.
Everything's fine. Alert.
Real gets to highlight for me.
Ooh, weird.
Great.
Easy. Hard.
Okay. It's good. I have a shotgun now, so
You do.
hard, please.
I want to see somebody get shot in the face. Granny Gucci.
It's gonna be me.
Between Rill and Oler, does either one of you have a smashing idea that you want to just?
I haven't gotten to highlight anyone's stats.
Then yeah, do it. Do it.
I will highlight your sharp.
Thank you. I like sharp.
And Granny Gucci, I think you also need to be weird.
I like being weird.
Yeah.
I think get weird for
I think
sure.
everybody's weird is highlighted. This is gonna be interesting.
Oh, weird.
Super weird.
All right, highlights done. Last but not least, bone feel.
How does that work again?
Granny Gucci rolls a thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
and Granny Gucci rolled well. Fine.
I sure did. Happy day.
What's bone feel again?
Did you read out the 10 result
let me
for
look.
us?
Yes. On a 10 plus, get +1 hold +1. At any time, either you or the NC can spend your hold to already be there with the proper tools and knowledge, while either with or without a clear explanation as to why. And if your hold is +1/+1, take 1 forward now. Take +1 forward now. So basically, I have +1 forward.
And 1 hold.
Yeah, it's like once you show up with the right tools without explanation, you also have the bonus.
Exactly. Right. That's what.
Yeah.
Yes, cool. That's how it works.
Excellent. Granny Gucci is laying on her deathbed, but maybe she can also superwoman in somewhere. We'll see. We shall see.
It'll be fine.
Everything's fine.
Of my own deathbed with
the proper tools to die.
All right. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. It's the candy shop. I think when we open, there's kind of like this tableau of we see like Granny Gucci's feet and like the swell of her body, and then standing on either side of her bed is Booty and Bob. They're staring at each other, and Barker is directly behind, staring at Bob. And Bob says, "I knew you would need me to clean up your messes, Booty."
Oh, come on, Bob. You know I'm good at doing stuff. Like, this is totally...
Oh, clearly not. I have not been gone that long, and
sometimes
things gone to shit.
You're right. You're right. You're so right. Is there anything I can do? What can I do, Bob? What do you need me to do? How can I make this right?
Well, let me first solve this problem, and he gestures to Granny Gucci. You and I will need to work on this. And then you and I need to have a discussion about what it is that you can do for me.
A discussion?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's work on Granny Gucci first. Because otherwise, I'm gonna die. How do I do that? Is there something I can roll? Can I?
So I think we used your infirmary rules last time? Question mark.
Yes. Do you have them on hand?
I do. It's like a savvy head, but with butts instead of machines.
I am also looking.
Yeah, and I think y'all had the conversation previously, and the main thing was having Bob there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't remember what the other factors were going to be.
Neither can I. Wow, 2 weeks is a long time.
I'm checking. Wait a minute. Was I a good GM and make a note?
Also, so does that mean I've been freed?
Freed from... Oh, yes. Bob would have let you out. I don't know if she cared, but Bob would have let you out.
Okay, so we get an infirmary, workspace with life support, a drug lab, and a crew of 2. So Bob and... Oh, we have like Bob Barker. That's right. Barker
Yes,
was...
Bob and Barker.
like
So Bob was definitely one of the things you needed. Why are you like this? Things speak, workshop. Nope. Why can I not find the workshop? Sorry, stream. It's been a while.
It has been a while. 2 weeks is a long time.
2 weeks turns out is basically for fucking ever.
Right.
Was there another factor?
It doesn't.
I used up your angel kit, I think.
Yes, you
Was
did.
one of the things.
Yeah.
Definitely used that up. I remember that being a thing that I wanted to do. Because I'm mean.
Yes, I do recall that happening.
So let's see. I don't think I gave you time. You're definitely going to need Bob. I think you expose yourself to danger.
Oh god.
Yeah, I think I used up your angel kit. You expose yourself to danger, and you needed Bob.
Okay.
So now that you have Bob, the two of you go to work on Graniguchi. For Graniguchi's clock, Andrew, if you could tell me, how healed does she get? Is that...
Sorry, I was trying to look up what we decided in the previous episode.
Oh, okay.
I was hearing everyone in stereo, but like different times. So the question is, we are healing Grandma
Yeah.
Gucci.
Does she go to 6? Go to 9?
I believe she goes to 6.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, Granny.
I mean, 6 is good.
6 is better than dead.
Yeah. So the normal moves that you roll plus stock spent on a hit, they stabilize and heal to 6, and then you choose 2 options about how they need to recover or how long it will take to recover.
Right. Oh my god, could you could I be better at scrolling through PDFs right now? I am so sorry, stream. I feel terribly unprepared. Okay, to stabilize, healed, here we go. Choose 2.
So they're actually, beneficial things that the angel can choose if they...
Yay! Maybe I can help.
Yeah, so here are your options. Healing Graniguchi. Let's see, they fight you and you have to narco stab them. How long will they be out?
Oh, wow.
Or the pain and the drugs make them babble the truth to you. Ask them what secret they spill. They respond very well to treatment. Recover one of the stock you spent if you spent any. They're at your complete mercy. What do you do to them? Their course of recovery teaches you something about your craft. Mark experience. They owe you for your time, attention, and supplies, and you're going to hold them to it.
I actually like the +1 stock option.
Okay.
That seems like the most all-around good.
Because you have none?
Yes.
Okay. So you can recover one of your stock, your angel kit. Bob has some, stuff on him, and you're able to swipe some medical supplies when he's not looking.
Sweet.
If he finds out, you're going to be in some shit, but whatever. It's fine.
That's new to me.
Totally fine. Grandma Gucci, you are at 6 o'clock.
Awesome.
Yay.
And this probably takes most of the day. Rill, do you stick around or do you find something else to do?
I think I'm hanging out. Yeah, I think I stay to make sure that Granny Gucci doesn't die because of the fire that I set.
Okay, yeah, you hang out, and Bob is Bob's not help or not Bob, sorry. Barker is not helping. Barker is keeping himself on the opposite side of the room from Bob at all times.
Oh.
And if he gets a chance to sit next to you, Rill, he's going to he'll probably talk to you about your art, about burning things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah, I
very
can tell him all about it.
yeah, he's like, I saw what you did to the subdivision. That's pretty nice.
Thank you. Thank you. It takes some time to work up to an entire neighborhood. But you know, you do the hard work, you burn as much stuff as you can, and then you end up with whole suburbs. I wish I could show you some more of the stuff I could do right now, but under the circumstances, it feels inappropriate.
Well, yeah, we don't want to throw a party while they're doing whatever they're doing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna light anything on fire for a while. I mean, a while meaning like tomorrow.
Ah, okay, yeah, yeah.
But
What's your next project?
you know, there's a city. There's a city nearby. A lot of good possibilities there. Whole city. So
Nuts.
yeah, that's kind of my dream, burning down that entire city.
Oh. That's
And I'm
ambitious.
just lost in like the imagination of burning the city down.
So while this is happening, Oler, you went to go scavenge the truck.
Yeah.
What are you looking for in particular? Anything?
I don't know.
Everything?
Stuff I can eat, which is
Oh,
pretty much
everything.
or like neat things of value.
So you get back to this burnt out truck. The first thing you notice is that Squares' body is not there.
That was the other thing I would have liked to have, actually, is Squares' body.
Yeah, that's gone.
Disappointing.
You do
But
find.
not surprising.
Is there a move for looking? I want to say perception check, but that's totally the wrong game.
Well, I could like read the situation.
Yeah, that would be useful.
Especially if the body is missing, I'm like, what's going on here? So yeah. There you go. Enjoy.
All right, lovely. Thank you.
So I believe on a miss for reading the situation, I still get to ask one. It's just bad. On a miss, ask one anyway, but be prepared for the worst. So, yeah, who's in control here?
That's the perfect question.
Because I really feel like it's not me.
That is a wonderful question. So, you're rifling through the truck, and you hear a click behind you of a gun being cocked. And you look over your shoulder and you see a short, kind of stout, dumpy maybe woman. She's older, and she's wearing a pair of overalls and like really heavy work boots. She's missing an eye. There's no eye patch or anything. There's just like this wrinkled up pucker where an eyeball should be, and she's pointing a pistol at you and glaring with her other eye. And she says, "Who the fuck are you?"
I don't know. I live here. What's your excuse?
I came to get my property. What are you doing digging around in this truck?
I'm taking stuff?
And she kind of looks at you like, bold, maybe, stupid, maybe, I don't understand. And she's like, how about you put that stuff down and get the fuck away from it?
No, it's mine now. That's how this works. Squares is dead, which means I can take his stuff.
Now, Squares is broken. And Squares is mine. And all of this stuff is mine. So put it down if you want to live.
Pointing a pistol at me, huh? That's fine. So I just like bring my shotgun to bear and fire it at her.
All right, this sounds like Seized by Force. 'Cause you have a pistol. 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 'Cause you have a pistol.
Yeah, she has every opportunity to shoot me.
Yeah.
but
And you're
also-
trying to, just to be clear, you're trying to seize control her life? Question mark.
Yeah, I want to take this like truck and all the stuff in it,
You're
basically, because
trying
she's
to
like,
seize
"That's
the
mine."
stuff.
And I'm like, "No, no, 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 no! I have a
Mhm.
bigger gun. It's mine." So I'll roll these dice. I get a 9.
Okay. Basic moves.
So on a 7 and 9, I get to choose 2. So I will take definite and undeniable control of it and suffer a little harm.
Okay. Why can I not see this here? Probably because it's on some other. It's on
in
the
the
battle moves. Gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that she is not scared of you, and you don't inflict terrible harm. And then the question would be, how much harm does a pistol do inherently?
It's usually 2.
Usually 2. Fantastic. So roll me the harm move at a +1.
So I have 1 armor and I take 1 less harm, so I'm taking 0 harm.
Okay.
So I'll roll 2d6 plus nothing. But I get an 11, so that's good.
Thanks. You're the best.
Which, for the listeners out there, is a bad thing. You don't wanna roll
Yeah,
high.
you don't want to roll high on harm.
The harm move is the only move you don't want to roll high on. Well, I
It's
guess
special.
unless there's some special CGM moves that, but you know.
Like, what if you're like a vampire or like a zombie?
I
Nope.
don't know if I'm going to become a vampire or a zombie, but I am kind of like a vampire or a zombie already.
Yeah, it's true.
That's true.
So I think. So here's what happens. She threatens you with her pistol, and you bring up your shotgun and you shoot. And it hits her full on in the chest, and she's knocked back. And you can hear her like hissing curses at you, but she's definitely like fucked up. And it's not going to be the truck is yours. She can't really gainsay that right now. But her pistol shot is not aimed where she wanted it, but it still grazes your arm, your shoulder. And so you'll take 1 harm.
So it's worse. It's worse than it would have been otherwise.
Yeah, it's worse than it seemed. Like if she just shot you in the chest where she wanted, she would have hit your armor, but you fucked that up. So there's this older middle-aged-ish woman like on her back, bleeding, wheezing, curses. But the truck is yours for the most part. She's incapacitated.
And yeah, I like cautiously approach with the gun pointed at her, and then like kick her pistol away, like kick it out of her hand. I'm just
I
like,
definitely thought you were gonna kick her.
I mean, kind of. I probably like end up kicking her hand a little bit or whatever. And Oler's just like, yeah, you just stay there, okay? Don't move.
She's
I'm
like,
gonna take my stuff.
she's like trying to curse at you, but she like really can't breathe.
The whole like, I have a punctured lung, but I want
Yeah.
to swear at you thing. Yeah, okay.
She's full of vinegar, but she's not able to really fight you right now.
As long as she's not also spicy, as per our earlier conversation.
Look, spicy vinegar, that's a good sauce. I don't care what anybody says. Anyway.
So I go to the flaming wreckage of Squares' truck, and I'm gonna dig through it and try to find anything that I can of value.
Oh, let's see. What's there that hasn't been burnt up is the question.
And then whatever I find, I'm gonna take and pile on top of this lady's wounded torso, and then I'm gonna use her as a skid and drag her and all of my stuff back to my hideout.
Damn.
Wow.
Lovely. So yeah, you got a body. Not the body you were looking for, but you got one nonetheless. You've got a lot of like mechanical bits and bobs that you're not quite sure what they're for, but you could eat them, or they could be useful. Um,
Yeah, maybe Granny would want them.
yeah, and I think you find like an unburned jug of something.
Oh, I vaguely remember this being a thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Squares
all the
has
rest
lots of
aren't for it.
jugs.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like an old milk carton, like the
Yeah,
plastic ones with the handle built in. Yeah.
it's a little warped from the fire, but it's not leaking fluid.
And yeah, so I have some random like thing to hold all these miscellaneous like electronic doodads that's just like on this woman's chest full of stuff, and then the jug there. And I'm dragging her away by her feet.
So wrong.
So I think after all of this happens, the night Granny Gucci is resting peacefully, no longer dying. Um, Rill, what are you doing after this surgery or whatever the fuck goes down?
I think I am. I mean, I need more barter and stuff, so I think I would have gone outside to just check if anyone else was around. But I'm assuming we're basically alone, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
And is Granny Gucci like conscious?
I think so. She wasn't narco stabbed, so
All right. Well, as she's like recovering, I guess I would be like, "How are you?"
Oh, that was rather unpleasant. Oh, what happened back there? I'm doing better than I was. Thank you, Booty.
That's great. She's getting better. She's getting better. My art did not kill anyone. That is, well, anyone important, right? Like us.
Wait, now, was this your fault, Rill?
No. No, I think the truck just blew up. But you know what I
do
mean.
that
Like,
all the time. So
me-
dangerous.
I meant my art, like fire's my art, and fire did this to you, and I'm just glad that fire isn't bad. You know, I'm glad that fire didn't hurt you. That's
I'm not quite sure that I follow you, but thank you.
yeah. I'm glad you're okay. Just like, oh my God, she doesn't know.
I'm just like giving you the crazy eyes.
I just don't say anything. Like looking at her, just like, ooh, probably better if we just don't tell her.
It's totally fine.
Yeah. So that makes me very happy. And now that I know she's okay, I'm kind of like, I'm ready to go. You guys want to go to the city? I need to find some gasoline, things to light on fire. We don't have a car, and Granny Gucci needs some supplies, right?
Yeah, we definitely need I need all of the medical supplies, basically.
Well, where do we go? Where do we need to go? Do we need to go to the city to get these things?
and Bob speaks up. He's like, I have a couple of things I need from the city as well.
Ah, fuck.
Booty, if you would be so kind.
Bob can come with us.
Oh, no, no, no. I have plenty of things to do here. And Booty owes me a bit of a favor, you see.
Oh.
Yeah, got you. You wanna
I understand the city is quite dangerous. I'm not really looking forward to going back there myself, to be perfectly honest.
Well, once we leave, we'll burn it down so that we'll never have to go back again.
Oh,
That
that
sounds
sounds
pretty cool.
delightful.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah, I'll take care of it, guys. Leave it to me.
Cool.
We just have to get there somehow.
Anyone with a car at all?
I still have my car, right?
Yes.
I mean, I still have a car. Something happened to it while I was unconscious, Booty.
No?
Nothing happened to my car, did it?
No? I think so.
Oh, oh, that's so good.
Yeah, I'm sure it's totally fine. Do you want us to like go check on it or something?
Well, that might be a good idea.
Can we have like the keys just in case? Where would you put the keys?
Well, I had them on me. I thought I just that whole fiery explosion thing. It's all a big jumble, you know.
Yeah, definitely nothing to do with the drugs.
No, no, no. Those were some very fine drugs. I know.
Yeah,
You provide the best drugs. Oh,
I do.
oh, Booty, you do.
Thank you. I mean,
Gross.
so if we could use your car, Granny, I could totally help out Bob, and we could maybe help you too. Right, Brill?
Yep, we absolutely can do that.
We can
We
do
just
it.
need to go get in the car.
Yeah.
All right. Now I would invite Orler to come, but they're just. Last time we spoke, they didn't really seem to appreciate our relationship, Booty.
Listen, I can have a talk with Aller. I can do that. It's fine. I'm not scared of Aller at all, and I'm sure it's fine.
Of course, of course. Now let's
If you want
just
Aller,
just help me up here, dear. I'm a little shaky on my feet.
okay. I like struggle to help her up, and I'm like supporting her from like I'm just like holding her shoulders lightly on the back.
Hey, thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
We'll make our way over to the car, I guess.
Where's your
Yeah.
car stored?
If we weren't driving it over to the meet with squares, then it would still be at the junkyard.
All right. Booty, roll me sharp.
Okay. Do that. Wait. Partial.
Okay.
Partially a 9.
Almost a 9. But kind of on a good day. A 9. Let's see here. So you're carrying, or not carrying, you're supporting Granny Gucci.
Yeah.
On your way to the car.
Yes.
And partway through the junkyard, you're like winding your way through these piles of scrap metal. And you come across I want to say herd, but I guess the better word is pride, but they're also like not lions. It's very strange. You see a group of little mecha cats. And they're looking at you specifically.
Uh-oh.
And their tails, such as they are, the wires and cords, and in some cases actual tails that serve as their tails, are like kind of lashing back and forth.
Whoa.
And they seem to be you're sensing some menace. What do you do?
I would like to read this situation a little bit further. I want to open my mind. I want to open my brain.
You're gonna open your brain to the maelstrom?
Yeah, I want to find out what's going on here. Feel it.
That's pretty weird.
Oh, I missed!
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness
And
gracious.
it's highlighted.
You still get experience.
Still get experience.
That's true.
So you start to open your brain to the maelstrom, which is like a routine thing that you do sometimes.
Sure do like the maelstrom.
And you feel it's like claws sinking into your brain, and you get just one word back: trespasser.
Whoa.
And when you snap out of your like the trance you go into to open your brain, you realize that those claws in your brain is a literal cat on your head trying to
There's
kill
a
you.
cat on my head. There's a cat on my head.
They've
There's a cat
jumped
on my head.
all over you.
Oh my god.
They're
there's a cat on my
scratching
head.
the shit out of you,
Shit.
and you
Oh
take
no!
you
What
take one
the-
harm. Could you roll me the harm move?
Oh,
Wait, do you have any armor?
I
don't think
do not.
so.
No,
No.
I do not.
Okay, so roll
do
me a
I have
2d6
a
plus.
chance to like help here?
What would you like
So-
to do?
Like notice that they're climbing on her before everything goes to shit?
Well, I mean, you see them coming, but there's like a half dozen cats. I mean, what do you do?
Yeah. I wanna like talk like before they start like clawing into her. I wanna be like, oh dears, no, she's helping me. No, just leave her alone. To get off of that, Gary, no. Keep your claws out of her.
That sounds like a manipulate with your leverage being question mark.
The kitties are my friends.
You take care of them.
Yeah, and I wouldn't take care of them if they beat up my girlfriend.
You have a good working relationship with the cats. So roll me a manipulate.
Okay, I'm super bad at this. Let's do it.
I mean, they're cats. The only emotion they experience is disdain, right?
Sure.
I still got a partial success, so that's good.
Let's see here. 7 and 9, they'll go along with you, but they need some concrete assurance, corroboration, or evidence first.
Oh, obviously, I pull some little like knick-knack things out of my pocket and feed them.
Whose man is dying in the back? Anyway, yes, you pull some. You said knickknacks, toys.
Yeah, like I mean,
Oh, like nuts and bolts.
yeah, like literal nuts and bolts, exactly.
They want more than that. The cats, they're gonna follow you. They won't attack Booty, but they're gonna follow you and make sure that she doesn't try anything funny.
Okay, like I'll be willing to give them more when we get like to the workshop.
Yeah, they're keeping an eye on Booty, so the two of you are kind of hobbling along, and this.
I'm so glad you're looking out for me. Oh, Gary, you're such a good cat.
Yeah, one of them is like riding on your shoulder, and you're like scratching it under the chin, but its face is just staring at Booty.
Of course,
It's like glaring daggers at you.
Oh, great. And I'm just like quietly hissing when Granny's not looking.
Yes.
Perfect.
You feel very threatened.
I do.
Yeah, cool. We make it to the car then?
Yes, you get to your car.
I feed the cat things scraps from my workshop.
They eat them, but they're still looking. They're just looking at Booty.
Okay. We get in the car and we're gonna go pick up Rill.
Gary insists on coming.
Of course. Gary's a good cat.
Yeah, he curls up in your lap and he's like rattling. And it might be a purr and it might be a growl. It might be both. But
and it might be like a rattlesnake tail. You're just not really clear.
You don't know if it's a threat or I like you or both.
Just like fidgeting.
I'm just gonna assume both. That seems to work for me.
I'm just really uncomfortable.
Yeah, like occasionally, like she goes and like pats Booty on the knee or something, and like I picture like the cat like following the hand and glaring at it the entire time.
Yeah, I can see that.
One of
And
those
if
things
you,
where
like-
the cat like reaches out and grabs your hand and pulls it back to itself.
Yeah. If you try to reach out to Booty, Gary hisses at you.
Oh, now, Gary, I don't think it's worthy of you hissing at me. There's enough love for old Granny Gucci to go around. Good kitty.
Gary like circles in your lap and like hunkers down and just glares at Booty. And so you guys roll up to pick up Rill.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, hop in the car. See the cat. Feel oddly uncomfortable, but don't really know why.
Yeah. Yeah, Gary now is splitting his attention between Booty and Rill.
I'm like, do we know each other?
Gary hisses at you.
I hiss
Yeah.
back at him.
Yeah. Rill and I just keep like looking at each other.
I'm like, we gotta fucking light this cat on fire. I'm gonna burn this cat. This cat's creeping me out, man.
Don't burn the cat, man. Don't burn the cat. Cat is like my girlfriend's cat. Can't burn the cat. Sure, it's fine.
Probably not very nice.
Yeah.
So
It's like digging into me, but I'm sure it's fine. It's totally-
So the four of you are gonna head to the city.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mark. Okay.
Into the city.
Yeah, some gigs, yo.
So before we have that, I want to give Oler a chance to do whatever they're gonna do with their loot.
Yeah. So I get back to my hideout, I guess. Yeah, and I love the idea of like the other three characters are doing all this stuff, and like I'm kind of in the distance in all of the shots of them. There's me like in the background, just like doop doop doo, dragging this body. And yeah, I get down to my little hidey hole, and I like take my little bundle of loot off of this woman's dying body, and just like, hey. It's grim. I'm just like,
You shot her in the chest, though. It's not my
with
fault.
a shotgun. It's true. Like, look, no hard feelings, okay?
Fuck you.
And then just like pushing her so that she goes head first, I just like drop her into the death place, the like weird skeleton,
The little death hole.
yeah, hole that I have.
And there's a much longer than seems realistic pause before you hear a loud splash.
Splash. Yeah, and so I push her in and I'm walking away, and then instead of hearing like a floop, it's just a splash, and I'm like, I stop suddenly, and I turn back and like go down and look in the hole.
Just concrete. And nobody.
Okay, I gave you another one. Try to get more.
You hear
And then I, like,
bones clattering, echoing off the walls of the death place.
this death place, this problem. Yeah, and so I'm gonna go up to my wall of dead smartphones. And I'm going to slip into the psychic maelstrom.
All
Well, I
right.
can do that. I'm so cool that way. And so yeah, Oler just like puts a hand on this wall of cell phones, and then like I guess some of them like start turning on and like flickering and giving static, and then I just like can push through into it. And I walk on in there.
And this
It's
is
probably-
a move that you have, correct?
Yeah, it's called the Mother's Heartbeat. And it's probably gonna go fine. It does go fine, in fact.
It's totally fine. Everything's fine.
So on a 10 up, I get to choose 2. So I will be healed of all harm, and I will reemerge in a different place altogether. I want to go to the city.
All right. Plebs in the car, and Oler is like, fuck that.
Yeah. Freaking teleport.
Do what I want.
Man.
Is there anywhere specific in the city? Or you
Um,
just like walk out randomly somewhere?
I invite you to screw me over super hard.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
Wow. That's a lot of trust right there.
I imagine I come out of some TV somewhere in the city.
You do.
But
Yes.
mm,
You do. I think you come out onto a expansive lawn. It's very green. There are lots of trees, and surrounding this space is like really like a wall, a tall wall built out of concrete and rubble with like barbed wire along the top of it. With screens stuck into the wall facing in towards this like green, beautiful space. And you recognize the area as the dreaded Central Park.
Great.
Dun dun
What I always
dun.
wanted.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, you are in Central Park and you can see like large four-legged figures moving in the distance. And the constant blare of news is somewhat muted in this space. All of the screens are off. But you're there. Congratulations. And everybody else is headed to the city, soon to follow. And I think this is a good spot for us to take our first break. Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, springtime.
Yay. All right, guys, we're going to take our first break. Thank you so much for swinging by and dealing with all of our weird shit.
Back. I can't wait to light something on fire.
Yeah, and when we get back, it's going to be some drama in the city.
Yes.
I'm sure it's gonna be fine.
Super
Totes
calm.
fine.
Super calm.
Be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah.